He is known as Swami Vivekananda. Have you seen his picture before? Anyone have seen his picture before? Okay, so today we are going to read about him in our story. He was a great religious leader who was born in India. So girls, now you can see on your left hand side a picture of a map. Can anyone tell me this is the map of which country? Let me tell you, this is the map of India. India is a land of many religions and culture. Okay, so you can see in the video, see we have religions like Hinduism, Muslim, Christian, Jain, Sikh, and all religions have their own culture. They have their different language, different dance style, different music, and even they have different food habit. That means they eat different kind of food. Here people are very responsible towards their work and towards their family. They are very dedicated to their duty and they are very much responsible towards their work and towards their family. As for example, if you see your mom working from morning till night, whole day taking care of you, taking care of your father, even taking care of your grandparents. Even she clean the rooms, she prepare food for you all. So this is how she is dedicated to her work. Okay, and if you see your father, he is going outside, he is doing hard work, earning money for his family, he is buying gifts, toys, new dresses for you all, right? So this is how your father is dedicated to his work. So in this land, many religious leader was born, and one of this leader is known as Swami Vivekananda. So let us start the story. Okay, so one day a small boy jumped out of the coach. See in the picture, there is a 2-horse picture, you can see, right? And a cart, that is known as coach. Okay, in which the small boy was traveling, and he jumped from that coach and ran towards to his mother with a smiling face. He pointed at the coachman and told his mother, "I want to be a coachman." Now, who is a coachman? A coachman is a person who is driving this cart, who is driving this horse cart. Okay, so he is known as a coachman. So this little boy Vivekananda was so excited to see a coachman driving a coach that he thought to become a coachman when he will grow up. At that time, when he told his mother didn't answer him anything. Later, she showed him a picture of Gitopadesha. What is Gitopadesha? Gitopadesha is a part of Gita. So she showed her son Naren a picture where Lord Krishna was a coach of Arjuna. Okay, so she showed him the picture and told him that you can be a coachman, but you have to be like Lord Krishna, who taught Arjuna the right path and gave him the courage to fight in the war of Kurukshetra. Okay, so she told her to be like Lord Krishna. But he was that time when his mother told him about this picture about Lord Krishna and Arjuna. That time he was so small, so he couldn't understand what his mother was trying to say him. So, but later on in his life, when he grew up, he became what his mother wanted him to be. Okay, the little boy Naren later on was known as Swami Vivekananda. Okay, he was a great spiritual leader. What is the meaning of spiritual leader? Spiritual leaders are those persons who guide and inspire other people to follow the right path. Okay, so Narendra was born on 12th January 1863. He was born on 12th January 1863. He was born in Kolkata, that was previously known as Calcutta. When Narendra was born, his parents gave him the name Vireshwara because they thought that Narendra was a blessing of God Vireshwara Shiva. Okay, it is another name of Lord Shiva. So they named him by the name of Lord Shiva, that is Vireshwara. Later on they gave him another name, that is Narendranath Datta. At the age of 6, Narendra was sent to primary school. Okay, at the age of when he was 6 years old. When he was 6 years old, at that time he was sent to his school and later to a private tutor. Okay, he used to go to another teacher for his tuition classes. He studied Sanskrit grammar, long passages from Ramayana, Mahabharata. See, these are all the books. You can see the picture. First picture is of Sanskrit grammar. Next picture is of Ramayana, where he read about Ram, Sita, Lakshman, Hanuman. Okay, and later on he also read about Mahabharata. After reading Ramayana and Mahabharata, he developed a strong desire to study of more books because he wanted to see God. He started developing a wish to see God. Then he started meeting many people, but he was not at all getting a satisfactory answer by meeting them. So his wish to see a God grew day by day. Finally, one day he became a successful when he met his guru, from whom he got the answer to his wish. That time he could see a God. So when Swami Vivekananda met his guru, at that first time he experienced what is God looks like. He could that time by seeing him he could see God in the form of his Guruji. His guru name was Sri Ramakrishna Paramhamsa. His guru name was Sri Ramakrishna Paramhamsa. Now you can see Swami Vivekananda is sitting for his meditation, and behind his back is a picture of his guru, and his guru name is Sri Ramakrishna Paramhamsa. Sri Ramakrishna Paramhamsa helped Swami Vivekananda to experience God, to feel what really a God is, because Swami Vivekananda was very much eager to meet or to see a God, and that was fulfilled only by his guru Sri Ramakrishna Paramhamsa. Thus, Sri Ramakrishna Paramhamsa became Naren's spiritual guru. Sri Ramakrishna Paramhamsa enlightened the mind, purified the soul of Narendra, that is Swami Vivekananda. Sri Ramakrishna Paramhamsa enlightened Swami Vivekananda's mind and purified his soul. That's why he is his spiritual guru. Okay, Swami Vivekananda didn't stop with this. He went on and on, walked miles after miles, traveled all over the country to discover the truth about mankind, truth about existence of God. In his mind he came across to many questions, and to find the answer to those questions and the truth behind those answers, he wandered from one country to other country and tried to discover those truths. Naren was a very kind to all. He was kind-hearted person. Okay, he was very sympathetic to poor. He used to feel bad for the poor people. He was very courageous. He was very brave. This quality helped him to become a wandering monk. Why wandering? Because he used to move, he used to travel from one place to other place, and he used to keep on helping those. He used to travel from one place to other place and used to meet different people, and there he used to serve, used to help the needy. Needy means the poor people who required his help. He told about how important is our education. Why every person should get educated. According to him, education makes a man a complete human being. So for today, we are going to read about him this much only, and the rest for the next class. Okay, so everyone take care and bye.